Have you ever wondered how fruits are formed on trees? It's a question that might have crossed your mind as you enjoy a juicy apple or a sweet peach. It's a process that's as fascinating as it is vital for our survival. You see, fruit formation is no small feat. It's a complex process that nature has perfected over millions of years. It begins with a flower and through a series of intricate steps leads to the formation of the fruits we savor. Understanding this process not only satisfies our curiosity, but also underscores the importance of preserving and respecting our natural environment. Each fruit we enjoy, each seed we savor is the result of a remarkable journey. One that's been fine-tuned by nature to ensure the survival and prosperity of countless species. Today we're going to unravel the secrets of fruit formation. We'll delve into the fascinating world of flowers, pollination, fertilization, and the growth and development of fruits. It all begins with a flower. This small, often overlooked part of a tree holds the key to the magical process of fruit formation. Flowers are not just about beauty and fragrance. They play a crucial role in the survival and propagation of plant species. But how does this happen? Let's delve into the fascinating world of flowers and their role in fruit formation. Every flower is a complex living factory, designed with precision and purpose. At the heart of this factory lies the reproductive system of the flower, which is responsible for the formation of fruits. The flower's reproductive organs consist of the male part, the stamen, and the female part, the pistil. The stamen, often seen as thin stalks with a small bulb at the top, produces pollen, which contains the male reproductive cells. The pistil, on the other hand, is usually in the center of the flower and contains the ovary, which houses the female reproductive cells, or ovules. The magic begins when pollen from the stamen finds its way to the pistil of the same or a different flower. This process, known as pollination, is the first crucial step towards fruit formation. It can happen through various means, such as wind, water, or even creatures like bees, butterflies, and birds who carry pollen from one flower to another in search of nectar. Once the pollen reaches the pistil, it travels down to the ovary and fertilizes the ovules. This is when the real transformation begins. The fertilized ovules start to grow and develop into seeds, while the ovary itself begins to expand and mature into what we commonly recognize as fruit. In essence, every fruit we enjoy is a result of this intricate dance of nature occurring within the tiny confines of a flower. It's the flower's way of ensuring the continuation of its species by producing seeds safely enclosed within a fruit that is often appealing to various creatures, including humans. So, the journey of a fruit starts from a tiny flower. A testament to the incredible power and complexity of nature nestled within the petals of a bloom. Next comes the critical phase of pollination. This is where nature's grand matchmaking takes place. In this phase, everything from the gentlest breeze to the busiest bee plays a crucial role in the journey of pollen. The process begins in the flower, a marvel of nature that is more than just a pretty face. Each flower houses male and female parts. The male parts, known as stamens, are pollen factories. Each stamen produces pollen grains, tiny packets of genetic information. The female part, the pistil, waits patiently for this pollen. Now, here's where the magic happens. The pollen needs to travel from the stamen to the pistil, a journey that can be as short as a few millimeters or as long as several miles. Bees, those fuzzy little workers of nature, are often the main characters in this story. As they buzz from flower to flower, collecting nectar, they inadvertently pick up pollen on their bodies. When they visit the next flower, some of this pollen rubs off on the pistil, resulting in pollination. But bees aren't the only means of transport for pollen. The wind, too, is a powerful ally. In some plants, the stamens release their pollen into the air and the wind carries it to other flowers. This is a bit of a gamble, as there's no guarantee the pollen will land where it needs to. But nature is all about perseverance. Once the pollen reaches the pistil, it travels down to the ovary, leading to fertilization. This is the moment when the genetic information from the male and female parts combines, setting the stage for the creation of a new seed. And that's how pollination works. It's a beautiful dance of nature, a delicate balance between plant, insect and wind. It's a testament to the incredible complexity and resilience of our natural world. Pollination, in essence, sets the stage for the creation of a fruit. After successful pollination, the stage is set for fertilization. Now, what does this mean? Well, fertilization is the process where the pollen, which has been transported from the anther to the stigma of a flower, fertilizes the ovule. But how does this happen? Let's dive in. As the pollen lands on the stigma, it forms a pollen tube. This tube is like a tiny tunnel, acting as a conduit for the sperm cells contained within the pollen grain to reach the ovule. This journey is the pollen's ultimate mission, to deliver these sperm cells to the ovule, the female reproductive cell. This is where the magic happens. Once the sperm cells reach the ovule, one of them unites with the egg cell in a process known as fusion, effectively fertilizing it. This fusion creates a zygote, which is essentially the first cell of a new plant. This zygote then begins to divide and grow, forming an embryo. This embryo, encased in a protective layer, is what we know as a seed. But where does the fruit come in? Well, while the seed is developing, the surrounding ovule wall also transforms. It thickens and matures into what we call the pericarp, or the fruit wall. This is the part of the fruit that we often eat, and it serves to protect and nourish the seeds within. The pericarp can take many forms, from the soft flesh of a tomato to the hard shell of a walnut, depending on the type of plant. This process of fertilization is crucial in the life cycle of plants. It's what ensures their survival and propagation. Without fertilization, there would be no seeds, and without seeds, there would be no new plants. It's a delicate dance of nature, a complex interplay of elements that leads to the creation of new life. Fertilization breathes life into a fruit, setting the stage for its growth and development. It's the spark that lights the flame of life, a tiny miracle that happens every day in the world around us. With fertilization complete, the fruit starts to grow. From this point on, the fertilized ovule begins a transformational journey into becoming a seed. This process is truly a marvel of nature. The ovule, now a zygote, embarks on a series of cell divisions, gradually morphing into a seed. The seed is essentially a plant in a capsule, waiting for the right conditions to sprout and carry on life's beautiful cycle. Simultaneously, the surrounding ovary also undergoes an astounding transformation. It grows and matures into what we commonly recognize as the fruit. This process is not merely about size increment, it involves complex physiological changes, including the development of the pericarp, the fruity flesh we often enjoy. This part of the fruit serves a crucial role in protecting the seeds within and enticing animals to aid in seed dispersal. Now, you might ask, what fuels this incredible process of fruit growth and development? The answer lies in the indispensable trio: sunlight, water and nutrients. Sunlight is the power source that drives photosynthesis, the process through which plants produce their food. The energy derived from sunlight facilitates the conversion of water and carbon dioxide into glucose, a type of sugar that provides energy for the fruit's growth. Water, on the other hand, aids in the transportation of nutrients from the soil to the fruit. It serves as the medium through which nutrients travel within the plant, reaching the developing fruit to nourish it. And let's not forget nutrients. These are the building blocks of life, imperative for the fruit's growth. They are sourced from the soil and include elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, each playing a unique role in the fruit's development. Through the combined action of these three elements, the fruit grows, matures, and becomes ready for consumption or seed dispersal. And voila, with time, patience, and the right conditions, a mature fruit is formed. So, to recap the captivating process of fruit formation, it all begins with a flower. This flower isn't just there for show, it's a crucial player in the journey of fruit creation. It's the stage for pollination, where pollen grains from a plant's stamen are transferred to the stigma of either the same plant or another plant. Next comes nature's matchmaking, the pollination process. Wind, water, insects, birds, bats, they all play a part in this incredible dance of life. The pollen grain germinates, and the pollen tube grows down into the ovary where fertilization occurs. Then, the spark of life, fertilization, happens. A sperm cell from the pollen merges with an egg cell in the ovule. This fusion creates a zygote, the first stage of a new fruit. Subsequently, there's the growth and development of the fruit, where the fertilized ovule develops into a seed and the ovary wall becomes the fruit we all enjoy. And that's how a simple flower transforms into a delicious fruit, a true miracle of nature.